When I look at this toy shop, I see a reflection of our mission. It is a beacon of hope. It is absolutely moving to see families walk into these doors feeling broken, hurt, defeated, hopeless, and then by an outstretched arm and a smile, say, we see you, we acknowledge what you're going through. Enter in this place of love, this place of blessing. The process started in October, where we invited families, if they are in need of Christmas assistance, to come into the Salvation Army. We couldn't have prepared ourselves for the overwhelming response of individuals who came in, and we very soon discovered that 45% of these families have never ever applied for assistance before. That alone moved our hearts as a Kroc Center team, and we dove into how are we going to serve these families, and then began to collaborate and partner with other agencies to make Christmas happen for these families.
It means a lot for someone like myself who is a cancer patient and can't always get around. Some days I'm sick, some days I don't feel well. I went from working 2 jobs to being completely, disabled and having to rely on one source of income. With this day and age, with the rates continue to go high, even now eggs is almost $7, cereal $7. So this allows me to make sure that my daughter is, my daughter, my grandchildren, that they are okay, that they have something and they don't feel all the woes of the world or the woes that I have.
We will lead the area where we're giving them wrapping paper, bows, name tags for the presents. At the end of that, our desire in that moment is to ask them if there's anything that we can pray for, if there's a way that we can encourage them, if there's something on their heart that we can help with. People in that moment feel seen, they feel heard. A lot of times before we finish asking the question, tears start falling, because maybe for the first time in a week, a day, a month, who knows, they feel like what's going on in the center of their being matters. Someone sees it, they love them, and in that moment we're able to come around them with love, ask for healing, ask for what they need in this moment of need. That's irreplaceable. To have somebody come alongside you at a moment of great need and speak words of life into you, it's tremendously life-giving.
The Salvation Army at Christmas means to me very much. My heart is I'm truly overwhelmed, and I'm speechless of the blessing that you all have done for me and my children. I'm overall grateful. I'm thankful for Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, who has actually pointed me in his direction and blessed me with the gift of my children. I am just ever grateful. My children will be more than accepting and more than happy on Christmas morning when they get to see their new presents. I thank you all for the wonderful work that you've done, not just for my children, but for all the other children within the community. And I know and everyone will have a wonderful, blessed Christmas.
We had a woman come in who her husband has just said he wants to divorce her. We've had another single dad come in that his wife is now on the streets using. Another person who came in whose family was shot on their way for Christmas assistance. Life is hard, and I'm not sure if they now know that the Salvation Army, for this many years, we're here, we're available, we care. We're a beacon of hope, a strong beacon, and we can only be that beacon by partnering with other people who will help us supply these toys to these families and say, this is a blessing from someone else who we've partnered with to bless you and your family.
This is a chance for us to put back in the well. The Camden Community Kroc Center, Salvation Army, is God's gift to Camden, and it's our chance to work with God's gift to serve the people that live in this region. We're blessed to have the opportunity, and oftentimes I say to myself, who gets more out of us, the people we give to or people giving? I think that those of us that give get tremendous satisfaction out of taking care of our brothers and sisters.
I often think what a toy must be for a donor who has just spent $20 or $30. Say, wow, this is a dinosaur. They're seeing the Barbie with curly blonde hair. But for a child, they're seeing something that is absolutely priceless. They might not know this Barbie cost $20, but their parent knows, and their parent knows that they couldn't afford it this Christmas. So for us, every single toy that's laid out on these tables is a beacon of hope. It's a message of love.
That gives them, something to be happy for. It's a memory to watch them open something on Christmas morning and know that they are loved, they are cared about, and somebody thought about them.
I can go back to almost every Christmas growing up and remember some of the things that my parents got me. So, and I'm sure many of us can, those of us who celebrate Christmas, we remember what's under the tree, our expectations of it, unwrapping and seeing the thing that you most wanted to play for Christmas Day. So I think for kids, it speaks to having joy in childhood. It speaks to the innocence of childhood.
My heart is bubbling with gratitude. My only wish and desire is that you could see the faces of every person that has selected these toys. Some have broken down in tears. Some have just been so moved in silence. Some have written on their gratitude tree, "Christmas wouldn't have happened without you." We're incredibly grateful. Our hearts are bursting with thanks. This is just so much more than a toy shop. This is a ministry shop. This is a place of love, and we're just so grateful because lives have been changed by coming in and exiting. Not only through the toy, but through the engagement of people who've loved and cared for them. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts for partnering with us at the Salvation Army. Thank you for caring enough to think of somebody else other than those that you care for. Thank you for giving from a place of depth and for making a difference this season.
I'd like to thank all of you for your generosity. Thank you all for your kindness and your warm gifts. Thank you for the Christmas blessings, and I pray that each and every one of you have a very Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year.